Okay, showing.
Oh, we have been live.
Yeah, I'll be live there, but I'm just
Wonderful.
checking if it's showing YouTube पे चालू हो गया क्या?
Yeah. Let me know. Huh?
Yeah, yeah. We are on. Your camera is not on.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Hmm.
I'm switching it on.
Yeah, we are live.
Wonderful. All right. Great. So, hey, Noel.
Hello, hello.
And hello to whoever will be seeing this later on. All right. This is our
Hmm.
first live stream episode for a
Hmm.
variety of reasons that we shall get on soon. And as far as we, keep on talking about this, the stories will come out. But at the
Yeah.
moment, the point is this is our first live stream episode, and this is pretty amazing. I mean, a whole pandemic
Hmm.
came and went by, and after that, we were like, yeah, let's give the live stream a chance. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
during pandemic we were like sitting face to face calling people. No, that time we were not calling people.
no, no, no. We weren't calling people, and we had
Yeah.
started towards the fag end of it, but it all seems like a dream now. Anyway, the first live stream
Hmm.
episode, and honestly speaking, the anxiety that I used to have in office is coming back regarding
Hmm.
internet connection. Like, is the Wi-Fi here or not?
Dude,
Immediately, the purpose of it is
it's the new water connection. Like, when you open the tap, will it come or no? Like, that is the new internet thing, dude.
damn, dude, I feel bad for your life now. If that is the way you've been dealing with water for some time, just it's the saddest image. That image, water is so important to our
Hmm.
survival that that image can win like the
Hmm.
saddest photograph award. Just like a spout and like a very
And
thirsty
someone
person.
touching the this of the hitting the tap of the water. That opening people always hit when they switch it on, as if like something is stuck and the water is not coming because of that. Like
Oh,
there's
they
no
try to
fault of the
screw it
tap
and
there.
unscrew the tap. They think
हाँ,
there is something wrong with the
screw,
tap.
unscrew, hit the opening ना वहाँ जहाँ से पानी निकलता है. They just hit that. कि something is wrong. Like as if it's a radio or something.
No, that's an illiterate person's reaction to something not working. And, like how there is levels of literacy, right? Like we are
हाँ.
illiterate in a lot of things. Plumbing might be one of them that we are
Hmm.
illiterate in. And
Oh,
it's just
100%.
like, it's basically telling you that when you're trying to play with the key, you hit it, break it. That's the most monkey reaction to something not working.
Yeah, have you ever been like, no, this has happened with me once or twice where like, okay, I'm trying to like jiggle something, ki, acha, theek hai, maybe that will start working. Again, monkey brain going there. And then you end up hearing a
Yeah.
much more worse noise. Where you're like, oh fuck, did something else break because I was wiggling it?
Yeah, you tend to end up breaking things you are imagining fixing, in an ape-like fashion. Whenever you try to hit something to make it work, chances are you'll
uh,
break it.
hmm.
That doesn't seem to be a very, intelligent choice to make in a pickle. If you're
Hmm.
caught between them, don't make that mistake. Uh, you know, our first live stream, dude. This feels a bit weird. This is our first live stream podcast, and to see this, we have this face to face. We are in a studio. We are not in a
Hmm.
studio now. We are in our respective
Hmm.
houses because that studio,
Yeah.
aka my house, is
Hmm.
under renovation. Uh,
Yeah.
because weather exists, water exists, it's an
Hmm.
old building. What other
It's
excuses can we come up with,
you
Noel?
you realize that your building is made out of sponge, like
Yeah,
like just water
it
coming
is.
out through different places.
It is literally the
Well,
scenario.
to
And
the
the
point where
irritating,
some walls ka color has changed. No, I believe I remember seeing some
yes,
patches where
yes,
the wall ka color only has changed.
yes. This is the
Hmm.
irritating part about living in the city and not having a huge amount of money. Like
Hmm.
it's directly proportional to how much money you have, is directly proportional to.
Hmm.
In fact, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm mistaken. Leakage is the unifier. No matter how
Ah,
much money you have, everybody
yeah.
has leakage issues. Like I'm pretty
Hmm.
sure there is some corner of Mannat, which is just like, you know,
Oh,
uh,
100%.
like Shah Rukh's bungalow has
That's
leakages. He has thrown
Shahrukh
Pathan
puts
money.
posters of his movie. He posters
Yeah,
of his
to
movie to
hide the
cover it
leakage in
up.
his house.
And there's that image in movies and all that you see कि लोग ऐसा दीवार में ऐसा पैसा छुपा के रखता है and whatnot, and they always say that that is black money. That's not black money. That's the solution. And maybe if I just put straight money, the leakage will stop.
Yeah.
Literally.
All the criminals who did that, huh? They were
Yeah,
stuffing money in the
yeah.
walls to stop the leakage. Okay, that is what he legit tried to do
They're
that.
just trying to do
That's
that.
how bad it
Hmm.
was. We have our first comment, bro, from Psych Shake. Yo, buddy. What's up?
Hello. Hello. He just gave a yo, like a call to the universe, dude. Like at this point,
Yeah.
it wasn't even like
So
yo.
this word has it has traveled so amazingly across cultures, right? When you think about it,
Hmm.
yo is such a
Hmm.
80s New York American slang word. Like,
Hey yo.
yo, like,
Hey
hey
yo.
yo, what's up? Yeah. It was it to the extent where, I mean, just look at the amount of cool stuff black people have come up with. I'm pretty sure no
Hmm.
white guy said yo first. I'm pretty sure some black
No,
guy. It was
no.
a black guy who said yo, and the people
100%.
are like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
great replacement to hi.
And he said it in such a way, and black people in general said it in such a way that whenever any other
Yeah,
ethnicity tried to do it, it just sounded more
yeah,
fuckall. Like I remember as
yeah.
14-year-olds, we used to keep saying, "Hey yo," like we were trying to like black people infused coolness in yo, and we were trying to take out coolness from it, just to be
Yeah.
cool. It's like black people are the culture that charge the power back of coolness. We are just
No,
drinking
that
from it.
it is. It is. They are the power bank of coolness. And
Hmm.
culturally also, the culture which has played so well exclusively with onomatopoeia. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They
Hmm.
have played onomatopoeia ke saath बहुत like yo, like play with
100%.
the
Dude,
inflection of the words,
they
the
are
pronunciation, coolin, like
they
eat the G.
dude, they are the culture that invented beatboxing. Okay, which is the ultimate
Oh yeah.
onomatopoeia. कि मैं इंस्ट्रूमेंट है अभी तो क्या बोलेगा.
Imagine writing figures of speech. वो स्कूल में figures of speech देता था ना बच्चा
हाँ
लोग अपने को
हाँ
solve करने को.
हाँ सिमिली
Imagine getting
मेटाफोर
like
ये
a
वो.
rap verse. Yeah, yeah. Imagine getting
हाँ.
like a rap verse and then you play figures of speech. Like there might be a cool teacher in an IB school somewhere who's
You
playing
know what?
Eminem ka
We
gana.
let's. You know what we should do? We should like take one of the Eminem songs and whatnot, and just let's read the lyrics. Okay, I think we can. I think this. Now we spent money on a very cool software for streaming, so I think we can. Let's use. Let's use you as an English teacher to break down Eminem lyrics as figure of speech. Can we do
Oh
that?
my God. Why? 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 I haven't been a teacher for some time, Noel. Why do you want me
No,
to?
but
You know
you.
what? Now I'm a bit scared because I haven't done this for a long time, and I'm going to be like, oh, now people are just going to be like, yeah, glad he quit teaching. Dumb fuck doesn't know shit.
One sec, one sec. Uh, lyrics.
By the way,
Okay.
Eminem,
Now let me.
the first rapper जिसका ऑडियो कैसेट खरीदा है मैं, like,
Seriously, audio Eminem came on cassettes in India? I didn't know that.
hmm, oh yeah, 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 yeah. He's been around for a long time, dude.
Oh, I thought वो डायरेक्ट ऐसे सीडी या फिर वो ये अपना ये क्या है you know what is that called songs PK or whatever that people used to keep calling.
You are. I think you have just gone down a rabbit hole, and you have brought like a break to the momentum of whatever we had going as far as this
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
thing is
I
concerned.
am focusing
Because
on
you. Oh, okay. All right.
yes, yes. Now I found
So
it.
you've chosen Stan. Okay, got it. You've been doing work then. I understand. Suddenly, I can see like lyrics on my. By the way, we wouldn't be. Uh, what do you say?
Uh,
Getting a strike for this, right?
no, no, it's just lyrics, dude. We won't get a strike for
Yeah, yeah, cool.
showing lyrics.
Yeah,
Uh,
imagine that happens.
matlab,
Like capitalism goes to
unless
that extent where Eminem pops up on
uh,
the fucking give my money, like just using my shit for your dumb podcast.
dude, if that leads to Eminem coming on the podcast, imagine that वो
Oh
सिर्फ
my
गाली देने
god.
के लिए
No.
आया.
It will be an AI avatar, dude. It will just be an AI avatar. And then it will be behind a paywall. And then it will ask like, hey,
हाँ.
just pay me this much and it will be a pay ladder. Like
Yeah,
where
Eminem,
you
Eminem singing "Stand to Us."
yeah,
Watch that.
depends
Oh
on how
man.
much money you're able to give.
Uh, okay, is there any figure of speech here?
Of course,
What do
everywhere,
you
dude. What
think?
are you talking about?
Okay, I don't know. Tell
I'm
me. So
wondering
my
why I
tea's
got
gone
out of
cold.
bed
I'm
at
wondering
all.
why.
It's exaggeration, dude. What are you talking about? Hyperbole.
Oh, acha. Hyperbole. Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, come on. Because of course you're going to get out of bed. That's normal. See, it's how you draw the line when it comes to exaggeration, right? It's pretty hilarious.
हाँ, हाँ.
Dude, this is a very, you know what? Let's stop reading the A because you're trying to start a whole grammar lecture just so that you can use the software. I,
Yeah, yeah. I got
I,
well excited with that. I thought it would
yes.
be great because it's got Eminem in it.
No, you
But not
wanted
that
to
is
be
it.
a guest and the producer at the same time. Like,
Yes,
it's,
yes, yes,
it's
yes.
not, it's like, that's not how it works. But talking about that song, that particular song,
Hmm,
Stan, it was quite an
hmm.
amazing song. I mean, the first time I heard it, and then that whole take on what do you mean by a stalker and somebody who is a fan, and then where do you draw the line?
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
with
And
that.
Eminem complaining about stalking, dude. After calling all
Yeah,
women bitches, after saying everything, like I'm going to kill somebody, I'm going to kill this guy. Then he's like, यार मेरा stalker है यार और परेशान कर रहा है बहुत. Like and directly addressing the stalker, बंद कर. Wasn't that the
I
song?
mean, in
I'm
a
not sure.
way, he just no. That's not like I don't think that's how it worked. It's more about a
Hmm.
take on fame. It's not like,
हाँ.
oh, I have a stalker now. And I think
Hmm.
Eminem has more than one ways to deal with stalkers. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
about it.
it's called Black Bodyguards, dude.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need to like. I'm pretty sure he's on point with security. Yeah, it's not an issue for him, Noel. But the thing that uh, he was able to describe fame and how it works and how people sometimes get so entangled because you're famous and then they start drawing comparisons between their life and yours, and that's where you need to it must be so weird and scary for these celebrities and whatnot to see like hordes of fans, right? People holding their cutouts and whatnot because it's just like a legit dopamine rush for your ego,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah. There's
I'm my
Shah Rukh
body, my
Khan.
everything is so amazing that people use cardboard to
Huh.
make more of me.
Hmm. Yeah,
You know,
but it can work the other way also, na? Like for example, Shah Rukh looks at all those hordes of fans and whatnot, and then he sees video of the Capitol Hill wala footage, where this same amount of people just come and overrun a building, and he's just wondering, dude, what if tomorrow something like this happens? To me, what if these guys turn on me someday, or like they just want me so much, like that ending of
I
Scent, या perfume wala jo movie tha.
That's always
Uh,
you always want to draw a line. That's always the image that you see. A celebrity on
Huh.
one side would always want to wave to the horde of fans as long as he can see his own bodyguard standing in the middle.
Huh.
As long
Yeah,
as
yeah.
there
He's
are
got a fence, no?
barricades, yeah, as
Hmm.
long as there is a fence, a gate, a wall, a barricade,
Hmm.
a huge bandobast, as long as the moment that is this, like all of that, like starts thinning out, then you will see
Hmm.
the fear appearing. Like, hey, chill out. It must be pretty because you can't go anywhere. That's the trade-off. Or you can, but
Huh.
wherever you go, it's a spectacle.
Yeah, you
Like,
have
look at
to.
the. It's
You have to
very
create
weird,
a thing
man.
around you, a bubble. You're always living
Look at
in a bio bubble.
the biggest celebrity-centered event that happened, like the whole Ambani
Hmm.
wedding that took place recently. I'm pretty sure there were
Hmm.
celebrity agents who were haggling for an invite, like who were
Hmm.
trying to get. Like there is a huge section of famous people who did not get the invite. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It became like the
Hmm.
thing to be at because immediately
Hmm.
people would start sharing and it would start trending and whatnot.
Hmm. And
You know what I
I'm pretty
mean?
sure like it's also a place where more work also. Like you know what I mean? Like that's the one place they go where they can actually network. Like these
Can you
celebrity types and
imagine
whatnot.
in that one venue, because of
Uh,
the wedding, how many powerful people ended up rubbing shoulders? And chances are we are just fascinated by their lives. That is why we are thinking about all of this. Chances are all of these
yeah.
powerful people at the end of the day are judging food at an Ambani wedding. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
chances are
at
that is
the
what
end
they're
of the
doing.
day, they're just getting angry at like one steel magnate is getting angry at
You
another real
know,
estate mogul.
that's no, that's the pressure of being an Ambani. You can't have
Hmm.
mediocre anything. You're not allowed to.
Huh.
Because how can
Hmm.
you,
Hmm.
of
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
people, how can, buddy, you should be able to afford the best of everything.
Hmm. He just turns to his guest and just says, "No, no, actually, you deserve mediocre." I think that's how he'll flip it if he's
Yeah.
asked.
Yeah, we flew in
this,
specifically mediocre people for you guys because
this is,
it's not a
I
part of
think
my
he's the
life.
kind of. You remember in what Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai Bachchan's wedding, there were different sections for like office whatever work people, film industry people, people they know, family and all. So there was actually
Oh,
a
really?
demarcation among, and you couldn't go from one section to another. Like the Ambani will be
Oh,
very most blatant discrimination there. Ki you are mediocre,
floor
you are
wise.
the mediocre people. Yeah, 100%. Like if
Yeah.
anything, if you're based on your income tax bracket or whatever, like or your net worth or whatever, which has been measured, you are placed into that
No,
bracket.
that's very superficial for somebody that rich.
Hmm.
See, for somebody
Hmm.
that rich, judging people on the basis of money is very superficial, Noel. No,
Hmm.
no, no. It has to
Okay.
be more eccentric.
Hmm.
Like can you destroy the economy of a country? Interesting
Huh.
person. Come. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Yeah. Interesting. I
We
want
went
to
on a
know
hunting
your
trip and
good.
now there are no tigers.
See,
There are no tigers.
because see, power it's like a toy, na. You always feel like it's like a
Huh.
khilona, like it's like a toy. And what
Hmm.
does every child want to do? Is share, like show somebody. You get a tank, you want to show that tank to your friends. That's what
Hmm.
I think powerful people do. Like, you know, I
Like
think,
you
I
buy an
think,
airplane and janbooch ke you udav it over like somebody's bungalow. Like just to
yeah,
make noise. That's your noise
yeah,
complaint. Like they don't
yeah,
have बच्चा cricket खेल रहा है और कांच तोड़ दिया. Just like dude, he keeps flying his MiG over my house.
yeah. And then somebody takes a recording of that and puts it up online, saying Sigma
And just
male,
says,
esa like cool walk, like that slow motion walk. Like one rich person telling another one, hey, why don't you use my helicopter to fly away? And the other rich person
hmm.
is, it's all right, I got mine. And then feature says, yeah, Sigma male, wearing wearing sunglasses. Like, what is this production value? What the fuck is going on? I've never understood. I'm getting a bit like tired about. how these YouTube shorts are trying to pull me into watching shows again. Like it's just trying to
Hmm.
make me randomly. It will show me Peaky Blinders, Silike.
Hmm.
It will go on a gangster trip and then Vikings. It's
Yeah,
always violence
and then
mostly. I think that is what incites
it's
people the most.
it's got that soundtrack also, no? Of that like it's such a dong dong dong, and then the guy, it's some very great line, and they're like, I'm provider, rider, one of those musics, and then it will have like those explosions and Sigma male. Hello.
Sorry. Uh,
Huh.
yeah, there was a bit of lag in between. I couldn't hear you.
Okay.
Technical issues.
Hmm.
Whenever you're having technical issues and you're looking like you're also solving somebody's technical issues, it's a very weird
Hmm.
thing, na? Like with two screens in front of me, I feel like I'm working in a call center, but I'm the one who's having technical issues. you know?
Yeah, even that place has an IT guy. The guy in
Yeah,
the technical issues
the
place.
place where you call for IT issues
Huh.
also has an IT guy. Definitely, dude.
Hmm.
It's
I remember. I
pretty.
remember my first day at
Yeah.
work was that getting a laptop and whatnot. And that guy
Oh,
was just like,
really?
"Can you
Oh,
come
were you given
tomorrow?"
a laptop by your? Were you given a laptop by
Yeah,
your work? Oh,
yeah, of course. That is the sign of like any form of corporate employment. We will give you in tech. That is like the sign. We will give you a laptop so that we can call you anytime. Anything they give you. I think we were having this conversation before. Also, we saw a guy in the train with headphones and like
oh yeah.
headphones which had like one of those mics that come. That's
Now
all company
that
shit.
yeah, I don't think so. See, I told you then, and I stand by my statement now. I think you're a bit dumb when you're saying that because you're just saying that companies just give stuff. It wasn't the normal this. So basically, what we are speaking
Mm,
about is we were in a local train, all right, me and Noel. Peak rush hour, nighttime, no, like there's barely any space to stand. And one of the commuters
mm,
right beside us, he was wearing those massive headphones, those noise cancelling massive headphones by JBL,
mm,
I believe, if I'm not wrong. And that's fine.
mm,
That's all right. That's not surprising. What was surprising was those massive headphones then had like an adjustable mic, which came all
mm,
the way to his mouth. And he was on a call,
mm,
you know,
mm,
he was on a call talking to somebody, and he was so used to having normal Bluetooth headsets, you
mm.
know, which would then
Yeah.
pick the conversations of everyone around you while you are trying to have
Mm,
a conversation, and just decided to create a bubble while in
mm,
a crowded train with the mic. Like my speech should be
mm,
direct. I'm speaking something
mm.
important to the extent where I need a mic right in front of my mouth.
Yeah. You want that shit, dude. You want the best for you when you're in the dog eat dog world of corporate environment.
No,
This
you
reminds me
wouldn't
of,
give that. As a company, I wouldn't spend that much. Well, of course,
but then
there
why
are
on a personal level
instances.
will you, why on a personal level also would you buy that and have that thing? You know what I mean?
It looks very weird, dude. You're the only person, but that's
Ah,
that's the way you like to stand out. Like that's the way that person
ah,
liked to. He made that choice. In a compartment
it's
of
like that.
thousands of other people, he made that
Mhm,
choice of looking like
mhm,
that. He did not
mhm.
care. He was like, yeah, fuck it, yeah, I am that guy. I find Call of Duty cool. That's the guy. you know, that is that guy. At this age, like on PUBG, he uses it. Like he's that guy.
Ah. And he's
Like he
like,
plays online.
deal le le.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've always been amazed at how many people are getting, like every time we end up going for a meeting of some sort, because as comedians, we barely
Mm,
have to get out during the day, you know,
mm,
like
mm. We
only
are
for
like
like
vampires
writing
that way.
meetings and stuff like that.
Mm,
Yeah. And whenever we do end
mm,
up traveling during peak hours, uh, I do not know if this is age related anxiety or legit data that I'm
mm,
computing that the crowd is just getting worse. and
It's not
train
data.
travel.
It's just a feeling now at this point. It's the feeling of
It
Bombay
is,
suffocating you slowly using other people. That's it. There's no data to this. It's all by the
yeah,
feel, dude.
yeah. It's so overpopulated that you feel like you're being crushed by a python
Hmm.
while in a local train. You know, it's like this. What is this Python simulation? It's difficult, man, to travel and to imagine this. And we barely have to do that. And when we do, we are like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know, what is
Dude,
this?
there's
There's no human dignity.
uh,
What the fuck?
dude, there a few days ago I had to take a train during peak hours. Okay, like actually like 8 in the morning or something. So like it is like those pros are in the people who are taking the train daily and just know that they have to throw themselves into the crowd. Those office workers are in
Oh,
the train. And I left two trains just like that only. I just had to be like, dude, I need a refresher course from when I used to go to college. like
yeah,
like an app that tells me, go ahead,
yeah.
you will not get hurt. Push ahead. Okay? If you keep
No,
leaving this train, you will not be able to get into any train.
but that thought of revising and refreshing that college
Hmm.
ka this, it makes me
Hmm.
sad because it makes me feel like fuck, nothing's changed. Like really,
No,
I
of course.
used to like.
My generation of engineers have not achieved anything despite doing hackathons. They have not made the city any better. The ones who were with me
Oh,
and were topping class, who kept saying that, okay, we
yeah.
will invent stuff that will make better. And they made projects on like how to reduce traffic in a city, how to reduce congestion in the city. None of them have gone ahead with
Yeah.
that. They just found the ultimate solution, which is move to another city where the traffic is better. You know what I mean? Like they went to US and all, वहाँ पे traffic अच्छा है. Like there's like कोई traffic नहीं है.
uh, no, it is as bad. I'm pretty sure whenever you go to a developed
Hmm.
country, also then there's traffic, dude. You can't deal with it. It's city traffic.
Hmm. Yeah.
But now it's with the metro construction going on and whatnot. It is always like
Hmm.
you're paying for inconvenience.
Hmm. No, it's that you remember that story was there. There's this old man, putting mango trees, and someone asked him, "You'll never eat the fruits." Like, yeah, but future generations. It's that only, but it's more inconvenient. Like, I don't feel good as the old man,
Uh, yeah,
staying in
like I
traffic so
like
that future
see.
generations.
I'm completely fine with using imagery like that. Okay, that
हाँ,
if in that anecdote, I'm fine with the
हाँ,
sentiment of it. In a traffic, fuck
हाँ,
you, dude. Fucking fuck you.
हाँ.
Alright? Just
Yeah,
stop,
yeah.
all right?
And that also,
Every
and the
day,
ultimate goal, is also not as sweet as a mango. It's like you will be in a crowded metro, ठीक है, where
yeah.
your wallet will get robbed, where you'll probably get into a fight. If you're a woman, you'll get groped. Something of the other shit is gonna happen. Like I'm promising you a
It's
horrible experience by going through a horrible
and
experience.
and it's just basically a numbers game that we are talking about anyway, right? Because
Hmm.
there's so many
Hmm.
people, so
Hmm.
much crazy shit, there's a possibility
Hmm.
of it
Hmm.
happening. I mean, even in the traffic you can just see this level of stress building up within people,
Hmm.
where
Hmm.
the way we are driving and riding when it comes to like in a
Hmm.
traffic like situation, you're almost feeling like one of those bulls that you see in YouTube videos,
Yeah.
uh
Uh,
like at a rodeo or something like that, where they are
Let me
just
go.
behind
Let
doors.
me go.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like, let
yeah.
me go.
It's almost like that,
Cool.
and you're
Hmm.
just like, damn, dude, now whatever inch I get, I'm taking.
Hmm. 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 No, I've
It's
I've
funny
always
how,
thought I've always thought कि when they've got those timers on top now, it just makes the wait
yeah,
worse. You know what I mean? Because now I
yeah,
can measure how long it is, dude. Like, it's also like it reminds me of like bomb ka timer in movies. Just like,
yeah,
dude, it's never good news. Dude, and then when you
a
see how
countdown.
long the green, how long the green is, like, and it's so much more smaller than the red one, and then it's just like that is injustice. You
Yeah,
can't you can't make me wait so much, and then just give me 20 seconds. If
red
anything,
light
it makes
180
me drive
seconds.
more dangerously.
Yeah,
What was
red
that?
light 180 seconds, green
Ah,
light 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like what the hell, dude? What is this math? That is the problem, that you don't make it a countdown because you're making it seem
Huh.
like a race when you're involving
Huh.
numbers, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
those numbers were introduced for a reason. Like, I'm pretty sure they
Hmm.
must have done studies and whatnot to show that, oh, people are a bit more patient if they know how long they have to wait. You know,
I
what
think
if
it's
that
just
is
the
the
box was just
case?
like kitna time lagega, they just put it on so that they stop
Yeah,
asking us.
yeah, man. It's quite a thing. What's the history behind traffic signals? Let's look that up. Like, it must be a
Okay.
pretty, like, people would be, it wouldn't, traffic signals would have been invented, the whole system would have been brought up after a lot of accidents took place, right? After,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because for you to make any
After,
change,
hmm,
to
I'm
inscribe,
pretty. It must have been when the when the police officer who was at the choki or whatever or at the square, his hands just got tired and that led to an accident. You know, one time he just like, oh, my hand is hurting, and two cars just clashed, assuming that that was an instruction.
yeah, yeah, it just like, it was his shoulder day also. Like, he went to the gym, he worked out, and his shoulders were sore, and he just can't hold them up.
Okay, so it says that the first one was in 1868 in London, outside House
Oh,
of Parliament. Okay, to replace
of
police
course,
officer control of vehicular traffic. Oh, good.
of
But it
course.
was in colors apparently. It was semaphores were used, which are those flags. Jo,
Yeah,
if you see in apna Beatles ka album where help, they are spelling out help. I mean, they aren't actually
yeah,
spelling out help, but like those that signage is called semaphore. So it was
okay.
that first, and the first electric light was somewhere in Salt Lake City by Lester Wire, a policeman, an actual
Makes so
policeman
much sense. Makes
developed
so much
it.
sense.
Oh shit, my laptop fell down.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how excited you got at the idea of hearing that a
Idea of a
policeman came up
policeman.
with. Like, he basically, it would be such a simple idea for him, right? Like, simple in the way that he would
Hmm.
just imagine, like, what would make my job easier, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because he was just standing looking at the road and thinking, this is just mice. A bunch of
Hmm.
mice going from one place to the other. They just need to be told when to stop and when to move.
Hmm. Hmm. And they'll trust a light more than a human being. When
Yeah.
it angry. Yeah. And
What
and
happened?
they had to make like a genuine convention. So this is a thing, no? Like we always eventually end up making a convention for everything. Like right from hey, what happened to you?
I'm here. I'm here.
Shit, now
I'm here.
you're
Don't
on.
worry.
Acha, acha, okay,
No, no,
okay.
don't worry. Go on.
Like this is a thing that always started like right from naming stars to naming like something as simple as how do you name streets or whatever, or how do you name like even books have those numbers and all ISBN numbers and all. And there's always a convention. This is a group of people that come together and just discuss. And it must be sounding as the most inane thing, but then you come down to the point of like, okay, but there's going to be like a million of these things. So we need to have a naming system so that we don't run out of names. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That is why you have, that is where you go ahead and employ
Hmm.
autistic people who will come up with a way in which, you can remember so much information, catalog
Huh.
it, all of that.
Huh.
I mean,
Huh.
what sort of a thing that happens to your brain, these sort of people?
Hmm.
That is a
Hmm.
fascinating thing whenever you look at shows and characters. People like
Huh.
Sherlock, characters like, who will
Hmm.
have that extra kink, like, or like say,
Hmm.
tera, वो कौन सा वो साइंस
आबे
लोग का
कम्युनिटी में
शो,
आबेद है बिग बैंग
हाँ
थियरी
आबिद
में
है,
पब्लिक है
शेल्डन
हाँ
है, वैसा वो वाला
हम्म
पब्लिक. So,
हम्म
like, there is a weird sort of attraction to that thing
हम्म
also. Ki there's something off photographic memory,
Hmm.
suddenly people like, oh fuck, how is that even possible? You know,
Hmm.
whenever for people without photographic memory, they always imagine somebody with photographic memory to just blink their eyes and remember things. Like, they
And he's
think
going like
photographic
this.
memory. Yeah, like they imagine there is a legit photograph being taken. Like, no, that's not what it means. It's like they can
They,
recollect it.
which is why they changed the term to eidetic memory, which is more accurate. But they were like, please stop
Yeah.
saying photographic. I'm not, I don't
Uh,
have an album in my head that I keep moving around.
the
Yeah, but
worst thing
that fascination was always there.
if you have photographic
Uh,
memory, the worst thing you will ever hear is
mm.
roll nikal iska, roll nikal. Somebody else saying that.
You can't. Here's the thing: you can't forget everything bad that happened to you. Na, in that case, if you have a photographic memory, okay, now you see
No, you
something
will remember
horrible. Now that is just there.
everything. You will
Yeah,
remember
you see a
everything.
car accident or something. You see someone,
Yes,
your
yes.
spouse cheating on you, and you just see that. Now you remember that in painful
Okay,
detail.
that
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 also.
is difficult to forget anyway, Noel. I don't think you just went from like yeah, spouse cheat. Yeah, like it's a thing that people
Yeah,
easily
that's
forget. What
true.
the fuck? Like yeah, the love of my life is fucking someone
No,
else. I've forgotten it. That's Alzheimer's, dude.
but
Like your memory is
ima-
rotting away. Then the fuck? What was that, you dumb fuck?
actually.
Yeah, yeah. Spouse is cheating. You'll remember. Yeah, you'll remember it either way. You just could have said something else, like people called you mean things when you were a child, you fell. Some an adult pushed you when you were a kid and you couldn't do anything. Like small, like, like like somebody took like your chewing gum when you were a kid and you cried and nobody paid attention. You tend to forget these things when you grow
What?
up.
Chewing gum? Okay.
Yeah,
Chewing
like,
gum,
like I'm trying to think
chocolate
what
type,
is
which
small. Yeah, like stuff that we bury. Because if you go to
uh,
think about it, there's such a big closet, not even a closet, there's a whole building
hmm,
full of stuff that
hmm,
we have that every person just buries throughout their life.
hmm,
You know what
hmm,
I mean? Like just if you try to just think about the
uh,
photographic memory as a curse, you remember
hmm,
everything. लाइक तू
hmm.
मतलब वो रूम में जाके सब हर एक मेमोरी ऐसा पॉलिश कर सकता है और
Yeah,
देख सकता है साफ
it's
सुथरा है सब.
it's like having a cluttered house, like and there's no way to call the dabba batli wala. There's absolutely no way to call. Like alcohol is our
No,
dabba
but
batli
it's
wala.
safe.
You
It's
make you
not
forget.
cluttered. With photographic
Hmm.
memory, it's all clear. It's not cluttered. It's not confused
Individually,
with anything.
no, I'm not saying it is dirty or anything. I'm just saying it's your house is just full of memories. Like there's a reason why you can acquire new information because at some point you delete something, na? Like you delete some old stuff and that is why you can put in new stuff in your brain. They can't do that. Their brain is just forever filling up.
Okay. By the way, why are you looking sideways into a corner?
This is the problem of having two screens here and not enough space on the table because I piled up some books to put the phone. So there isn't enough space on the table. So my laptop, I've moved it now, I've brought it to the more accessible spot. So I'm looking
Oh,
at the
okay.
screen here on my right, and the camera is capturing me from here where I'm looking right now.
Yeah, yeah, it looks very weird. It
I
almost looks like
know.
I'm there, you know, like this, looking
Yeah.
at you and talking. It's like you even in like a live stream, you want to seem taller somehow. Like, like even in a live stream, you want to look like you're looking down on, and I have to talk like a fucking go off like this, like, giant. What are your thoughts? What the fuck?
Anyway.
Oh man,
Oh, good.
we've been going on
Good.
for some time, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You want
It's
to wrap
40
this
minutes
up?
now. Yeah, yeah.
It's
I think
quite a
it's
test.
it's
I mean,
good. Uh,
this test was quite a bit of fun. I mean, this was our first live
mm,
stream episode, so of course we've learned quite a bit. We would be working on a
mm,
couple of kinks to ensure that the next one's much better. And
mm,
basically, see, we are doing these live stream episodes in order to just start putting out more content. We want to, apart from our live podcast episodes, which we do have banked and we will be releasing, which are in the edit pipeline as we speak, with a couple of comedians, with a couple of entrepreneurs. We've got quite a mixed bag, in fact, an interesting mixed bag. But apart from that, we also want to do like a bi-weekly, live stream episode, and we want to make this a regular feature. Maybe get guests from other cities, other comics whom we like.
Comedians from other
Uh,
cities. Yeah.
yeah, maybe get them, have conversations with them. So this was a litmus test almost for that. So please look forward to that. This was due to the fact that our studio is undergoing reconstruction, renovation at this point of time. We are getting some work done because otherwise the roof would have fallen on us. In one of the recordings, you would have legit seen the lights crash on me and Noel. So we are getting the roof fixed and a couple of other things done in the studio. In the meanwhile, we've been shooting at other places. You will see soon enough. This was me, Gaurav, and Noel from the Radical Measures team. It has been quite a long time since we've put out an episode, and I must say it feels good. Feels good, and it's good to have this thing hopefully work out for us in the new year. Like
And for
I think
that,
this is
please subscribe.
yeah yeah,
Yeah.
subscribe, yeah, please click on the subscribe button, share this channel with your friends if you like it. All we want to do is look forward to making more jokes. We both are comedians from Mumbai, and that's what we like to do. We like to crack jokes. That's the only currency we have, and we like to trade in that. So if you enjoy it, then please go ahead and share it with your friends. We have Ritik Kapoor saying you should pop in on Cyrus Says as well. I have been telling that, dude, but I think that buff Parsi fellow, just like he had one look at my bald head and he was like, no, no.
Yeah. He sent you a push-up challenge, Gaurav.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Do one thing. On Wednesday, I'm going on Cyrus Says. Start putting comments on Cyrus Says. Get Gaurav Pawar as well. Start spamming the
Yeah.
comment section over there. They'll get more reach and they'll get to see Gaurav also. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
so
that'll
just
be
do that.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, yeah. I'll make him feel real old. I'll tell him, see this bald guy, he used to watch your show and bunk school lectures. That is
How old you are, Cyrus? I don't know why
No
I'm doing
amount
that. I
of
want to be.
no
I want to
amount
be
of
on the
protein
show.
powder and hormones can make you
Yeah.
feel any more younger.
Hey, you think like to just look a bit younger. He does like a Parsi. There's a Parsi dish where they wrap something in leaves, like patrani machi.
Ah,
Like you think he does that
ah.
in a like Parsi people do
For
that to themselves
himself.
in a spa. Like, like,
And he's
like
baking himself.
in a sauna. Like you walk in a sauna and you just see Cyrus wrapped in banana leaves, like just sitting there. And Kunal just looking at him, judging, like, what a waste. What a waste of fucking leaves. What a fucking...
Every half an hour, his mom comes, puts some, squeezes a lime.
Yeah.
Close. Son.
Oh, you can imagine that. What a terrible thing to happen, right? I mean, Kunal Vijayakar is the sort of friend who will poke a fork in you to see if you're done. Like,
Yeah, he'll have a temperature spike that
Yeah,
he'll put in.
yeah. My God. But it'll be fun, dude. It'll be fun. Thank you, Ritik and Sumit, for that. Have fun, dude. Wednesday, Noel. Have fun
Yeah,
on the show and see you guys. Bye bye. Take
sure.
care. Have
Bye,
fun.
everybody. See you next week.
Survive,
Yeah,
fuckers. Survive, survive.
sure.
Well, oh, don't. No, actually, don't. You know what? Fucking don't.